Women's rights, slavery, and foreigners were all topics that were looked on very differently. Now let's take a look at some typical women in ancient Rome.
Hello, Lavinia. I have not seen you since the last festival.
Yes, Armenia. We women don't get out much. Only to go to the market, the baths, to visit, and to attend the odd public festivals if our husbands decide to take us. Speaking of husbands, how is yours?
Very well. He has reason to rejoice for his brother's son has been recently married. The girl was very lucky. She was 11 years old. I was only 13 when I was married.
I was 12, the most common age. And did you hear the news?
What news?
Gratiana has delivered a son.
Is he, suitable?
Yes, her husband has kept him. The naming will be tomorrow.
Oh, I am so glad. After the last two cripples, it's good for her to have some luck.
Yeah. It is a good day for her. How are your sons?
They're well. And yours?
Very well, thank you. Oh, I must be going. There's so much to do when you have to take care of a house.
See you next time I'm at the market, Lavinia.
Well, that was a very interesting conversation, but those women were all from the same social levels. Let's mix it up to see what the class system was like in ancient Rome.
It's good to see you, my old friend, after these 3 long years.
And it is good to see you.
Your marriage has brought you up in the world. Once you were a commoner like me because your father was of the same social class as mine. I hear your husband is a senator now?
Yes, he is. He comes from a very old and wealthy family. He has a consul way back when. It is a good thing, or he would have been an equestrian, and equestrians don't move to senator very often. But I am suspicious about your husband. Tell me, I hear he is less than the commoners, that he is a freedman.
Better a freedman than a slave. I must go.
As must I.
Well, now that was more interesting. But still, both of those women were natives. What if one was a foreigner?
Oh, joy!
What brings you such happiness, Syrian?
My people have been given protection under Rome, and we are citizens of it lawfully, and we will be protected by the law.
You do know that this protection doesn't protect you from expulsions. Only last winter, the Egyptians were expulsed when there was a food shortage. What if something like that happens again? Or what if your people are perceived as a threat to Rome? Citizenship will not protect you.
We will hide. Rome is my country, and I am its citizen. Besides, these expulsions are rare and very often not carried out well. Besides, I know Egyptian, I Roman.
Good luck to you, Roman.
Thank you, stranger.
A week has passed since our first group, Lavinia and Armenia, have had their conversation. Let's revisit them.
My dear Lavinia, it's been so long since I last saw you. I heard you had a new slave. Does he teach your children well?
Yes, my husband is pleased with his services. How's your daughter? I heard she was ill since we last met.
She was ill, but fortunately there's a slave that lives down the street who is also a doctor. He treated her, and she is doing well. But slaves do not only work as doctors and teachers, my dear Lavinia.
I know. They also work in the fields, the mines, the factories, where the conditions are so much worse than in our beautiful city. How is your daughter?
She is well now, and I hope your children advance in your education.
Me too, for their sake.
I know Roman, I Russian.